that, there's Bharti, wherein the subscriber addition for the month of June has been quite positive. And of course, JSW Steel as well, wherein the Supreme Court has now agreed to hear the review petition in Bhushan Power and Steel IBC case. The first rates then, and they're marginally higher in fact. 24,861 is where we're currently at. Reliance, much unlike yesterday, today it starts off 0.5% lower. But let's start with the earnings reactions. What's L&T doing? Let's bring that stock up for you on your screens right now. L&T has gapped up 3% as we speak right now. 35.97 is where that stock is. Then, of course, Asian Paints, there's Piramal Enterprises. All these are going to be earnings reactions. So look up for what these stocks have started off at. Asian Paints, unfortunately, lower by 0.5%, and Piramal higher by 1.6% as we speak. What about Bank of India? There too, the asset quality has actually seen an improvement, much unlike what we've seen from some of the other banking majors. Bank of India starts off 1% higher, 113 is where that stock is. NTPC, a mixed Q1, robust core ROE despite weak PLF. And NTPC absolutely flat as we speak right now. Star Health, of course, should be in the red. It's a weak Q1 and they've got an elevated combined ratio, which has lead to that dip in PAT. But I mean, Star Health is pretty much close to now. I think it's listing price or issue price, if I'm not mistaken. Absolutely quiet on that stock as we speak right now. That said, I also want to see what a Bharti, GMR Airports, etc. are up to, because they too would be stocks to look out for. MCX, given that they're looking to consider that stocks come tomorrow. There's IOC, wherein PNGRB has authorized the company to now develop a CGD network in Andaman and Nicobar as well. There's Blue Dart, there's Triveni Engineering, Tilak Nagar Industries. All these stocks are in focus this morning. What about the movers from yesterday? Geofinance, Asian Paints, which ran up ahead of its numbers, Tata Chemicals, Granules, Varun Beverages, Birla Soft, all these were gainers. But today they're looking a lot more sedate. Shishi, anything that you're spotting?
Well, yes, select counters that are continuing their up move. That is Varun Beverages. After almost a 2% jump on the back of the earnings, the stock is continuing its momentum upwards. A 2% uptick over there. Mahindra & Mahindra Financials, after that brokerage upgrade coming in, 1% higher on this particular counter. Select defense counters are making a bit of a rebound, like we have been talking about that. Take a look at BEL, HAL, these stocks are flying high. And Jio Financials as well, one of the top gainers on the Nifty 50 just yesterday, is having a tick of 1% as we speak. Within the F&O basket, what's not doing well, rather, that is Tata Motors. Almost a 3% cut is what we are getting to see. There is a deal announcement as per the reports that is likely for Tata Motors, specifically for their commercial vehicle division, and maybe that is weighing heavy on the stock because that's touted to be one of the biggest deals for Tata Motors. Other than that, Info Edge is taking a bit lighter, a 2% cut as we speak. And yes, Bharat Forge, Dr. Reddy's, these are some of the other counters that are drifting in the red. So pretty much quite flat move on the index, but yes, a lot of earnings reaction, and the biggest of all remains to be L&T, which is still holding on to the gains of more than 3% as we speak right now.
Well, yes, lots of stocks to watch out for while we are looking at market open. The one to watch out for is HUL. That stock is slightly lower by about 2% ahead of its numbers. And lastly, also flagging off Asian Paints once again, because the cut seems to have intensified on that stock. It's lower by about 1.5% as we speak right now. But Rajesh, what are you